Why is Reverend Parris such an important character in the Crucible? Have you ever wondered how one person's fear can spiral into chaos for an entire community? In Arthur Miller's The Crucible, Reverend Parris serves as a prime example of this phenomenon. His character is essential because he embodies the dangers of self-interest and paranoia in a strict religious society. Parris is the minister of Salem's church, which gives him considerable influence over the town's social and religious life. However, his motivations are not rooted in genuine faith but, rather, in a fear of losing his power and status. From the very beginning, Parris displays a deep-seated paranoia. He constantly worries that others are conspiring to remove him from his position. This fear leads him to view critics, like John Proctor, as threats. Instead of seeking the truth, Parris supports the witch trials to reinforce his authority and silence dissent. His concern for his reputation often overshadows any real care for his daughter Betty or the innocent lives at stake. Looking at Parris through a liberal lens reveals a critique of systems that prioritize rigid social hierarchies over individual freedoms. His role in the play highlights how unchecked authority, especially when tied to religious beliefs, can lead to injustice. The witch trials become a means for Parris to maintain his power rather than a pursuit of justice. This illustrates the dangers of merging religious authority with political control. Parris's actions also show the consequences of prioritizing social status over ethical responsibility. His willingness to lie and manipulate the court to protect himself demonstrates how fear of losing privilege can undermine truth and fairness. This aligns with liberal concerns about the need for transparency and accountability in leadership. In practical terms, Parris's character serves as a warning against letting fear and self-interest dictate public policy. His behavior directly contributes to the hysteria and violence in Salem. It shows how leadership driven by personal gain can have destructive effects on a community. Overall, Reverend Parris is important because he represents the toxic mix of fear, power, and hypocrisy that fuels the tragedy of the Crucible. His character encourages us to critically examine authority figures and the social structures that enable them, aligning with liberal values that emphasize individual rights and the protection of justice.